przedstawiciele formacji Portishead, Adrian Utley oraz formacji Goldfrapp, Gregory wraz z grupą muzyków grających na gitarach elektrycznych, na laptopach, kojarzonych ze sceną alternatywną i elektroniczną z Bristolu. Spotkają się z muzykami krakowskimi, Kapeli Krakowiensis oraz Oktawa Ensemble we wspólnym projekcie, czyli w nowo napisanej ścieżce dźwiękowej przez Utleya i Gregorego do filmu Męczeństwo Joanny Dark. To bardzo specyficzny i bardzo szczególny obraz z 1928 roku, który znalazł się na tak zwanej liście watykańskiej, czyli tych obrazów o największych wartościach religijnych i mistycznych. Tak więc ten film zostanie wyświetlony w ramach festiwalu Misteria Paschalia wraz z nowo skomponowaną ścieżką dźwiękową przez artystów, którzy reprezentują nie tą stronę popularną w pełnym tego słowa znaczeniu, tylko tą muzykę alternatywną, elektroniczną, ambitną.
It's, of the silent films, it is possibly the best ever made, and it is completely extraordinary. It's very minimal, it just uses close-ups of faces to tell the story, and of course there's no sound, so all you do is you see their expressions, and it just is so intense. It's just a really powerful piece of filmmaking.
We looked at, we probably watched 20 films or so, not entirely, but started watching to try and find something that would fit with what we wanted to do at that time. And we had a sort of parameter about, we wanted to do something that wasn't too active, lots of scene changing and lots of stuff, and this kind of emotionally kind of fitted where we wanted to write some music, really.
And as Adrian says, it's amazingly sympathetic to musical accompaniment because it's not a narrative in that kind of cut way. It sort of sets a mood for quite long stretches of time. For example, the opening scene, which is the trial, the first part of the trial of Joan, which is a kind of faithful representation of the transcription of the actual trial from the Middle Ages. That whole thing lasts 17 minutes, and it's really just a slow build. That means, you know, we could actually not watch the film and just write a 17-minute piece of music that just very slowly built. And we knew that we would be in sync with the film. We didn't have to continually refer to it. So the kind of musical logic that we wanted was always going to be in sync with the musical logic of the film. I mean, it's quite incredible how if you put up a silent bit of film and you just drop something on the floor and there's a crash, instantly that silent images comes to life, and it needs, you know, it soaks up, it wants to have sound, a silent film. It's sort of, it lacks a dimension without it. And even though, in fact, in this case, the filmmaker did say he wanted it to be silent, but maybe that was because he didn't think there was any music around that was sympathetic to the film, which might have been the case, because people just used to improvise all the time, quite romantically, to silent film, and it's such not a romantic film in that sense. For a composer, it's an absolutely fantastic gift, you know, because obviously in a conventional film you're competing with sound all the time. You're competing with dialogue, sound effects, explosions, helicopters crashing, whatever it is. But here you're given the whole soundscape to occupy, inhabit, and try and breathe life into the film. So you just have to kind of have confidence that it's going to work, and then it isn't difficult.
And I think we were interested in the kind of voice, the overall voice that we've picked, with traditional singers, and at 6 electric guitars, but we still have kept a kind of medieval feeling about it, but I managed to be able to put our kind of feeling at the things that we wanted to do. We've never felt like it repressed our creativity, and we were able to use a palette that we liked, and that we could represent our feelings, and still, I think, be true to the kind of feeling of the film. And it is a real gift, because that film is so beautifully shot and so incredible anyway, that it's a complete joy to write music to it.